so I have a ton of things from Target, and so I was at Target and I saw a ton of really cool things, really cool art supplies at Target, which I was just like kind of mind blown, and I kind of got a lot, and you know what, now I'm here, so that's great. So I've actually noticed this at Target before, where they like have like actually good art supplies. I'm like, okay, Target. But you know what, today I went all out. I also found some just really cool things. So I guess first we need to do a haul. And you know what, I might make it kind of ASMR-y. We got a little easel. This was $5, and I was like, okay, well, if you want to be specific, $4.99. And you know what, I don't have an easel, and so I was like, this is very useful, Target, because one time I was looking for an easel and they were all just so expensive. So even though this is a little one, you know what, if I'm doing something small, I can use this and I'll feel fancy and I'm top of my life. Okay, this is what got me so excited. This is a set by Faber-Castell. So they call it abstract art for beginners. Oh, well, I guess there's a thing called like 20-minute studio that's like for all these sets. It's like this collection of sets. So you can see how excited I am. When I opened it up, I realized that not everything was in the package. Do talk about this. I forgot how much. I was like, I'm gonna go back to Target, you know? I never did that. I'm not going to. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. I may have just been scammed, but it's okay. Yeah, so I'm kind of just like saying this to my past self, like, sorry, Kate, you didn't do that. But also at the same time, when you said that, you knew you weren't going to bring it back. I mean, honestly, mostly out of laziness, but also it's just like, I got those art supplies and I was like, I like these. I'm going to keep them. And that's what happened, so thought I'd be pretty straightforward. Just put it out there, and yeah, I got ripped off. But I'm not mad about it. What was so like mind-blowing is that it has the Faber-Castell, I think they're called gelato. Wait, is that what they're called? You know what? We'll get into that in a second. But it has like that, and it has some whipped spackle, and you know what, it was just really cool. Not something you'd expect from Target. I also got this pencil just because I like the color. It was really cool, but I've used this kind of pencil before. But this is a good drawing pencil, the Twist Erase by Pentel. Oh my gosh, I got some Sharpie paint pens, I think, yeah, and they're water-based, but these colors were so pretty, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy you. I got 2 Prismacolor sets, and these Prismacolors were $10 each, $9.99. I was looking at the colors, you know, they all pretty. It's the Under the Sea set and the Botanical Garden set, which some places sell these sets for like $25, so I was happy to see them at Target for $10 because each pencil is less than $1, and I was like, okay. And Prismacolor, just amazing quality, so we like that. The last 2 things are these acrylic paints, and these are actually so cool. I got this green and purple color, but they're not just like normal, like there's some kind of like shimmer or metallicness to them, and they're just so beautiful. Like the colors are they're just so pretty, I can't explain. There you go, there is what I have. So I'm gonna open them up and play around with them, you know, because that's fun to do. Honestly, I just want to open up the abstract art thing first. Okay, so this set, I think this set was like $12 or $13, which I was impressed with because these are all Faber-Castell items. Ooh, looks like we were given some kind of board or paper to work on. Ooh, and there's, oh, okay. So yeah, we've got these thick boards to work on. We've got a little plastic tool to get textures on. got some whipped spackle. I literally didn't think the ASMR was going to work. So these were what I was most excited about. These are the Faber-Castell gelatos, which I actually just heard about these today. But someone was talking about them, and I was like, okay, like, I don't mind that. Because they were saying how it's kind of like a crayon, but like a nice crayon. I mean, I guess you could just say like an oil pastel, because that's how I think of it, but they compared it to a nice crayon. Like if crayons were a good art supply. And then there's a gel paint. It's gold, and so I guess you can get three-dimensional details with that. Oh yeah, and it also comes with a little brush, which this is I think this is a great deal for like $12.99. Like, that's a great deal. I mean, I guess I could use one of these boards, because let's be real, I'm not gonna like actually make something on one of these boards, so I can test out all these things on here. Oh my god, wait, I want to open up these. Dang, these are super detailed. I did not know that. Wow. Wow, these are skinny tips. Okay, that is interesting. These are very pretty colors. I must say that. Need to set up a little easel over here. So yeah, I'm like super impressed with like the things that they have at Target. Like they have Faber-Castell, Prismacolor. That's pretty darn cool. Oh my god, I have a little easel set up. I mean, this is completely unnecessary, but you know what? This is fun. Okay, I really want to test the gelato thingies. But like the thing is that you can only get like these really amazing products in like these sets. But like I think that these are actually kind of cool sets. So they had other sets too. They're good sets. So I'm happy with that. Something about these is that they're not completely opaque. So I guess they are more like a nice crayon rather than a oil pastel, because they're not super opaque and they're not super thick, so when you apply it to the paper, it's not like you just lost half of your stick of oil pastel or whatever. So I like that. I kind of want to like pour out these paints. Like I'm real excited about those, but I also need to warm up these pens. So actually I think I might like the size of these tips, but it's like I kind of think I had in mind like being able to like fill in backgrounds or whatever with these colors, even though they're not that kind of colors, so I don't know what I was thinking. Ugh, oh my god, the color's actually gorgeous. It's not one of those times where the color just completely lies to you. Oh, wow. Hi! They sure do take a second to warm up. That's one thing. Ugh, but the color is accurate and beautiful. Okay, that one came out faster. Okay, that one just like ate up the board a little bit. Okay, no, I think it's okay. The thing about the sets, it's like kind of like getting a art subscription box, but you know what you're getting and you can get it in a store. So that's kind of cool, but it's like it sets up a project for you to do, but there's still so much creative freedom to it. And also it's like it's still good quality. Like they don't just add in a ton of crap. So at Target they have a lot of like calligraphy sets and like drawing sets, which were cool, but it was nothing I needed, and I'm not really into calligraphy or anything. Also, Crayola has new lines out of like pens and stuff. They have their signature and like different like calligraphy ones and whatever, which I mean you can look up like reviews on that. I personally don't think I'm gonna buy them. I think if I'm going to purchase some Crayola art supplies, it's going to be the Crayola Super Tips. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where the rest of the footage of this video went. Like, I have the audio. Hey, don't you dare. I have the audio, but I don't know where the footage is. Like, I don't know if my camera just stopped recording or something. But you know what? I don't have it. So basically, to sum up the video, I think Target has some steals, you know? They actually got some nice art supplies there, but it's limited and you can't get things individually. But the reason I wanted to do this video was because I was just like super impressed with what they have and the brands that they have. Oh, Harry, no. Harry! So I just wanted to bring awareness to that because that's pretty cool. But like, otherwise there's not really a point to this video. But you know, it's kind of a haul. We love a nice haul. So I'm just gonna end the video here because honestly, I'm boring and there's no reason to continue editing a pile of nothingness.